Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on last year's national champions, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know you.
Got it at the 15-yard line.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Knight. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right.
Right, I need to turn off this fucking switch.
They'll have it first and goal.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Calls it in.
Get the fuck out of here. That dude was not in.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it.
I know, you threw that late as fuck.
They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him?
Ah.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. The returner will field it and try to do some business.
Oh, I love that. I was like, damn, he about to give it right back.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Using his legs to buy some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Right back to him on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. He's not going to make
You're
it.
telling me that defense
Job
blocked
of his
for like
defense to stop him in his
1 second.
tracks. The emotions and energy.
I mean, I know it's my tight end, but like,
all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season, really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this...
Turning it on! And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Bryant. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
On the ground, it's Birch. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere.
I don't know if that dude ran the wrong route or
the tight end for an easy completion, but good job.
I wasn't looking at the right guy for the route that I was expecting from him.
They've got a solid drive.
I mean,
working, but now
probably I just assumed he was. I just thought he was the primary route that he ran.
More to the air. Fires to the right. And they will score. Touchdown Bulls.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Oh my God, you're right there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now they'll try the right side. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Really good looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking for a huge play. He's got it.
Yeah, that dude's fast.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. Hums it downfield. He's got it.
I thought you intercepted it.
For a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying play action. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it at the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Moore will throw. Bring in the heat. He'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Okay.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. Crosses the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Right.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Bro, he threw that to the
Great
stands.
coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Moore to the air. The screen, and watch out. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And it's caught inside the 15. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
The Bulls are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Buffalo. In the end zone to put 6 on the board. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 14 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to throw, it's Knight. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
That's not 10 yards,
Had
by the way.
time, spins the
Tell you
ball
that.
deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them
I don't know
and
what my
creating
corner
the
is.
explosive play.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught.
Did
It's
not
Moulton.
see him just sit.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Carr. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
I don't even know what first.
Moore will throw. Makes the grab. It's Carr.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Got to like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Oh, he's running with someone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did.
That's bad.
Exactly. Point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Looking downfield very late in the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions.
I know.
You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though.
I know. I had to. I had to hit L2 real quick.
What the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy.
I thought that shit was going to be short. It didn't even look like it was going to get there.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Yeah.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
I know.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out.
I'm not hitting you? I'm not absolutely obliterating you?
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Mays. Across the 25. He's got room. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
This is a good example of spacing in the passing game. You get the ball to your receiver quickly, just give him a little bit of space so that he has the ability to turn around and make a guy miss, then go get extra yards.
The Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. In the red area, it's Moulton. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides the back on the option to give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working that left side. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking for a gap. It's Bryant. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
He just couldn't
What the fuck are you doing?
long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the
Are we
decision
serious
has
right
been
now?
made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yeah.
They'll move it back, and it's
Like-
first and 15 for this offense.
Motion movement. What the fuck?
The give to the left. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Moore to the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Michie Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air.
No.
Got his man in the middle.
I need this.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative.
My dude's literally just...
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play, the defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Like my center right there.
The
All he had to do
offense
was just
stays
touch
on the
it.
field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Looking to throw again. Skips away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Burch. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap in this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Grabs it in the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I didn't think I ever seen.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, better look out! He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Bruh.
Across the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. Touchdown, Army! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Gets it across the 30 to the 30.
Come on!
On the return there.
Yeah.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Finds some fresh air. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the option. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
That's it.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Moore will throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He couldn't find any.
What are you doing? I clicked it. I clicked it. No, if you hold it, he gives himself up for a sack. I clicked it. Bro.
Like right there, at some point, that becomes reckless. And you take yourself out of scoring position where you guaranteed to basically get 3 points. Now you're fighting
I
a totally
clicked it.
different battle.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Good bitch.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Kicker ain't no slouch.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I do that all the time.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell, maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Facts.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Throwing right. Working the big fella to the corner. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Takes a handoff. It's Booth. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get outside. They work that running game.
Why am I doing
down to
just
the
looking?
34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Knight. With the catch, it's Booth. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. From the 22 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's made.
All right. It's cover 2. Where the fuck is my 2?
And they're able to score.
Hell is dead ass cover 2. Like,
This late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it. And now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Moore to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this third down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Moore will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Simmons. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this two-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Got it, looking for a first. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
What a great individual effort here in this two-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moore to the air. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown. Then they'll need the 2 to tie here in the 4th. They'll try to get it in with the run. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the 2-point conversion to tie.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in a section. 2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
Listen to this crowd. Absolutely going nuts, trying to will their defense to stop the 2. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shelton. He will get there for the 2-point conversion, and we have a tie game in the waning seconds. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
Get it started here in overtime. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Shelton. Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play, got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
Moore will throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. And they're on top here in overtime.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area. Because of his speed and his size, he's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB, and it results in a touchdown.
Aggressive decision here to go for 2 and try to really put some heat on. Looking to throw. Somehow
Get your ass in there! Oh my God!
Didn't get it.
It was there.
A little bit of aggression comes back to haunt them. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first,
Yeah.
to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
And at this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
On the ready? To the air, it's Knight. Snagged in the middle, it's Mays. Touchdown, Army! Not in the game up, and now an extra point wins it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.